Hi everybody. This is week 2. I'm really excited that we finally got this thing going. We just did introduction week last week, and this week we're gonna just basically tell you our vegan journey. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah, this week is just for you to get to know us a little bit more and why we went vegan, why we went vegetarian, and yeah, that's all I can think of for now. So enjoy. So first I'm going to tell you why I went vegetarian, when I went vegetarian, and just give you a little background on that. I went vegetarian in June of 2005. I had just finished 7th grade. I went vegetarian because I was in my reading class. It was like a reading and writing class that I had, and I sat in the very back row of the whole classroom, and then there was a girl that sat next to me who I hadn't really seen her before, really. I think she was kind of a new student. Very nice girl, very quiet. I never really got to know her, but she had this t-shirt on that really kind of threw me for a loop. It was like a really gory picture of an animal, and the animal was basically decapitated and mutilated. It was just a very, very graphic image that I will never be able to forget. I'm always going to remember it. And it left such a imprint on me, I guess, if that's the best way to put it. I remember I turned to her and I said, "What is on your shirt?" And she said, "You don't know what this is?" And I said, "No." And then she turned around and she told me the back of the shirt. She told me the back of the shirt said, "Want fries with that?" or something on it. And I said, "So is that like chicken?" And she said, "Yeah, it's a decapitated chicken." And my mouth dropped to the floor. I was like, "Oh my God, I eat that?" I was freaking out. I really did not know, what it was until I had spoken to her about it, and she was really taken back by how did I not know what this was? How did I not think about that? And I was like, I am shocked by this. So I asked her more about it. She told me she's vegetarian. I was like, "Oh, is that what a vegetarian is?" Like, I didn't even think, I didn't think what a vegetarian was. I didn't care to think about it. So you can tell I wasn't really educated at all in really knowing what this was. So that got me to go home that same day, and I went home and I basically just searched the word vegetarian, and I saw like all these cruelty videos and terrible things that I saw happen to animals, and it changed me. It made me so, I don't know, it made me think more. It made me really like heartbroken that I was contributing to it. So I wanted to stop. I wanted it to end. And yeah, I went cold cucumber is the best term for it. I went cold cucumber. And when I saw her shirt, I was just really sad, and I was really kind of mad. I guess a lot of people will get angry when they find out, what happens to animals, and how our health plummets from it and everything. But just because I thought of it as being sad, that doesn't mean that if you're on this channel and you're somebody who eats meat, you don't have to. I'm not trying to, offend you and make you feel like you should be sad about it. I'm just saying that was my experience. I felt really saddened by it, and that's another reason that I really changed to vegetarianism. It really sucks I don't have the date. I didn't think about things like that. Oh, and maybe I should write down this life-changing moment. I didn't do that. So that's how I went vegetarian. I was at Disneyland, and we went like for the end of school. My mom would take us to California for the summer just to get out of the desert for a little while. And there's this place in Disneyland. It's like towards the very back of Disneyland, over by Thunder Mountain. And there's this place like a petting zoo, and they have they had a bunch of different animals there, but the one that really drew my attention was this cow that was in the very back. And I thought it was just the most sweetest, gorgeous animal that I had seen in person. I thought she was so pretty, and she was so large and so, I don't know, very docile of an animal. And I just thought, I feel so at peace, you know. I'm not eating anything that comes from a cow or from a pig or from a chicken or anything. And I just felt really, you know, at peace about the whole thing. And then I realized, well, I still consume cheese. I don't consume meat, of course, you know, being a vegetarian, but I still consume dairy. I would have cheese. I never drink milk. I have a milk phobia way before I even went vegan. I'll save that for another video. But I really ate cheese. That was the only thing I would really consume. I had a fake butter my mom had bought me, but cheese was the thing. I think that everybody, well, not everybody, but most people that tell me the hardest thing for them was letting go of cheese. But that wasn't really what, I wasn't hanging on to it really. I was uneducated. I didn't know really what cheese was. So, I don't know why I wouldn't know that. Anyways, I saw this cow and I thought, I'm still consuming something from her. And I was kind of taken back by that. I was kind of like, why am I still doing this? Maybe I should try a different way. Maybe I should let go of dairy. So then I came home from the trip and I researched not eating dairy, but I'm a vegetarian. Like, I Googled something like that. And the term came up, vegan. And I was like, I think I've heard that term before. Like, I go on a lot of vegetarian websites, but I thought vegan was just like another word, I guess, for vegetarian. Like, a lot of people think that. So then I really looked into it, and I was like, I should be a vegan. I think I could do it, you know? So I researched it, and I saw vegans don't use anything from animals. They don't use anything that tests on animals, nothing like that. I didn't ever wear leather. I never wore fur in my life. So the only thing I was doing was, you know, consuming an animal byproduct still. Makeup and all that, I just bought generic stuff, anything that was sold at Walmart. So I realized I had to let go of all of that. I had to get rid of that. So I knew it was going to be a big drastic change, but I knew that I could do it. I knew I could be successful in it because I had already been vegetarian for a long time and I did it on my own. You know, I didn't go with a friend, go vegetarian or anything like that. So I thought about it for a little while. I stepped away from cheese, and little by little I just realized I had tossed dairy in general. I went vegetarian, cold cucumber, but veganism was a gradual process because you have to start thinking about, you know, dairy. You have to start thinking about any kind of animal byproduct, eggs, any of that. And you have to think, okay, what do I consume that has this in it? And so on and so forth. So I started researching, and before I knew it, I had become a vegan in July of 2007. So when I went vegan, I started feeling a lot different. I started feeling a lot more energized. I started feeling more clean and more like awake, I guess is a good term for it. My throat, I had asthma practically my whole life, but when I went vegan, I am not kidding you, my asthma went away. I'm not saying every vegan who's had asthma, it just goes away when you go vegan, but for me, it went away. My hair was growing insanely fast. I mean, my hair grows so fast, you guys. It's insane. My nails are really like thick, and they're really long, and I mean, I have to file like all the time because I don't clip my nails. I have another phobia of that. But I had to file my nails a lot more. I had to get my hair trimmed a lot more because it just grows so long now. And I don't know, I just started experiencing all of these different things I had never really experienced before, different benefits, I guess. It kind of came along with the package of going vegan. I went vegan for ethical reasons. I'm an abolitionist vegan. I would love our planet to be able to prosper and be healthier. I would like to help animals, of course, and any kind of suffering and killing of animals. That is something I really am passionate about, obviously. But I have a much more peaceful approach. I'm a peaceful abolitionist, I think is the best term for it. I don't like to scream and shout at people, go vegan, go vegan. You know, I don't like to do that because I didn't have somebody doing that to me. So why would I do that to someone else? So I just want to end this video with letting you know why I went vegan and what my journey was. This channel, I think if you're somebody who's interested in starting it and becoming a vegan, I hope that we can help you do that. That is a really big goal of mine. That's something that would just make my day if I could help somebody do that, or if any of us on this channel can help you, because all of the girls on here are extremely educated in veganism and they have a very passionate and peaceful approach to it, just like I do. So if you're somebody who just wants to make the change, you know, or just wants to try at least, I think that this YouTube channel will help you. So I just wanted to close it with that. Veganism is possible. It's a beautiful thing if you get to experience it, and it's really fun. So this week we're just doing our vegan journey videos, and then next week we will start all the really fun stuff. If you have requests for any kind of video that you'd like to see, or you have questions about starting a vegan lifestyle or anything like that, you can send us an email, xoxoVegan@gmail.com, or you can comment under this video, or any other way. We will help you, and I would actually love to do that. That would make me so happy if someone wrote us and said, help me go vegan. So yeah, and remember, if you're not somebody who is interested in it, that's okay. Use our channel if you want to make some parts of your life cruelty-free in some way. Alright, so I'll close this video, and I will see you guys next week in the next video on Monday. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye!